What's going on, Chelsea fans? Obviously, it's Jay here from Chelsea Hour. Just a quick post-match reaction in it for the City game. Obviously, we lost the game 3-1. Don't even know what to say, really. Like, I saw the lineup. I was confident that we could definitely at least compete, which we did for the first 10 minutes. But it just seemed like after that KDB chance, City just looked like they were just getting stronger and stronger as the game went on. I think Lampard obviously tried something different. I don't know how basic the plan was in terms of trying to maybe counter them or... I don't really know what it was, to be fair, because I just didn't really see what we were trying to do. Like, obviously he went with Pulisic, Werner and Ziyech, which is what a lot of fans have been calling for. But I didn't really see anything from them. I didn't really see a plan in terms of getting Werner in on goal. I didn't really see Ziyech kind of like trying to switch it up a little bit on that right hand side. I think he struggled also with James not being there. But yeah, I've just all round it was a bit disappointing, really. Don't really think we played well, to be honest. I think City played really well. It's probably some of their best football they played this season. But apart from that, I don't really think there's a lot to really like about the performance, to be honest with you. I didn't really like anything, to be fair. I think just Cho coming on and getting his goal, yet again, coming on and producing, all this talk about his end product is a bit nonsensical at the moment when you consider the fact that Cho's come on so many times and either got an assist or scored, so it's a bit embarrassing on Frank Lampard's part. But yeah, Lampard needs to start developing an understanding with these players, because if he doesn't, I think he's out the door sooner rather than later, to be honest with you. Like, it's just a bit embarrassing. Spend 250 million and you're struggling to kind of get the boys playing. And I just don't understand why you spend so much money on players and not have a plan. Do you know what I mean? Like, you spend so much money on Havertz, you spend so much money on Werner, yet you look clueless with what you're meant to be doing with them on a pitch. It just doesn't make sense to me. And then in terms of just our general style of play, it wasn't great last season in terms of the way we was trying to create, but like there was games where we were playing well against teams like Liverpool, against teams like City, done the double over Spurs. Do you know what I mean? Like, those games we played well, we played some good football, but again, we've just gone backwards. Don't see it this season. Don't see us building on it this season. The treatment from Lampard in terms of to players like Tomori, to players like Callum Hudson-Odoi, who could have easily helped us in recent games. I mean, people argue that Tomori probably wouldn't have done what Christensen did against Villa. And then, yeah, you've got Cho who's coming on and changing games, you know what I mean? Or at least, if he's not changing games, he's giving us a little bit something different. So, yeah, it's tough one to take at the moment. We're on a very fucking barren run at the moment, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. But if you was to ask me if it's time for probably Lampard to go, I know it's not something that people want to hear, but I think it probably is around this time now that he probably needs to be out the door. I know we don't want to stick with that whole, hiring and firing thing, but as much as I was all for Lampard trying to stay for a long period of time and see out the project, there's a little bit there's too many signs that concern me at the moment in terms of for him to be long term. Because this kind of stuff that he's doing with the players and the treatment, do you want that to go on for like 2 or 3 years? Probably not. The lack of understanding with players. Again, do you have time to wait for him to kind of develop this? You don't even know if it's going to be a thing that he develops into. Do you know what I mean? In terms of like being a good coach and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a difficult one at the moment. But I'd say you probably need to get rid of him for now and let him probably learn his trade somewhere else that's probably not as big as Chelsea at the moment. But anyway, we'll see in it. Nagelsmann, shout me, my dog. Hey, listen, it's Pete right now. Lampard, Fulham, next game, you need to batter them, otherwise it's Pete. I'm telling you that from now.